Hey guys, it's Tyler and Katrina here, and we are gonna dine at the Animator's Palate tonight. I am super excited. I haven't done this since I was 13 years old, and this was kind of one of my favorite spots when I was a kid, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
And it seems really neat. I mean, there's a huge line to come in, and I'm hungry, so let's see kind of like what cool things we can find here.
Alright guys, we made it to Animator's Palate. This is the restaurant that changes throughout the night. We're going to get more colors in here. Everything starts off black and white, but as the night goes on, the color comes out. And I am a little bit excited for this meal. It sounds like they have some really good stuff. The first thing I'm going to get is the black truffle pasta prissettes, which are just some pasta purses filled with truffle-scented cheese and coated with some champagne sauce. Sounds really good to me. And then the next thing I'm getting is baked potato. Oh wow, something's happening. Film around, film around.
One little section under here. The whole thing.
Oh, hello, human dudes! Oh, hello. Check it out. My fishy family were totally cruising with big old blue. It's all you did seem the same. So, what do you say we all totally hang together? That's cool. Say chaw! Awesome. Come on in, they say chaw. This is my favorite.
Dude, check it out! It's like a big human tank! Sweet!
No mini dudes, go hide. Human dudes, try to find Nemo.
Try to find us!
Oh, come on down, little blue. Everyone say, hello, Dory. You too, Jellyman.
Oh, Crush, I'm not really comfortable with this.
Why not?
I don't know anything about talking to humans.
Oh, I can speak human. Hello, human. Hello.
Let's go think of some games we can play with them, okay?
That's an awesome idea, Jellyman.
Well, hello, explorers!
Oh, you made it. Everyone say, hey, Mr. A. Are you two threatening to have a most raunchy song hanging with Crossman? Say, Chom! Awesome! So I'm gonna go catch a mare and I'll totally be back to get to know you dudes. Gentlemen, Little Blue, how about those games?
Games? Games? Hey, Moonfish, come on, play a guessing game with us.
Okay, everybody, let's play a guessing game.
Hey, wouldn't it be fun to play a game together?
Yes, Story.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I love games.
Okay, everyone, the moonfish are gonna slowly form a shape, and you try to guess what shape they're making.
That sounds like a fun game.
Well, it was your idea.
It was?
Oh, make a guess, everybody. Don't be shy. Just shout it out.
Oh, keep guessing.
Shout out your guesses.
It's me.
Alright, sorry guys, we had a little interruption there. Crush and Dory and Marlin and Nemo all came by, so that was kind of cool. They played like a little guessing game with us. But yeah, where I left off, I'm gonna get the baked potato and cheddar cheese soup. I'm really looking forward to that. Sounds super good. For my entree, I am getting a pork chop with roast. It is a Dijon mustard and crusted herb breadcrumbs, served with sun-dried tomato risotto and a wine sauce. So it all sounds really good to me. I'm looking forward to it. It looks like we're gonna have a lot of fun in this restaurant with all the little games going on and stuff. So we'll keep on checking back with you. Katrina's gonna tell you her food now.
Just walking in here, I got like super excited. It looks really neat around here. So when I got in, they already knew that I had a gluten allergy, so they had bread ready to go. And so what I ordered was the serrano ham, and what kind of cheese was it? It doesn't really say, I don't think. manchego cheese. Then as soup, I got the baked potato soup with bacon and cheddar. Seems really good. And then for dinner, I got the lemon thyme chicken. So I'm excited. I don't really remember what's on the chicken. I think it's mashed potatoes. So we'll see how that goes. I got my Serrano ham and cheese, and I didn't eat it. It was the cheese, you know, like when you cut up the cheese and you kind of leave it outside for an hour or so, and it's kind of like crusted on the outside, and it has like that weird oil that's on the outside. It creates like a weird film. I took a bite, and it just was like, it wasn't cold, it wasn't fresh. I didn't want to eat it. Then the Serrano ham, you could tell on the outer corners that it was kind of like dried up. So I would rather just wait for my entree or wait for my my soup and then my entree. So so far I'm not really impressed. The atmosphere seems really great. It's kind of like we're in the aquarium. There's like fish like coming by, and it's neat. But yeah, so far the appetizer missed the mark.
I really did like my pasta. I thought it was really tasty. But the problem is kind of like Katrina's. I could tell it's been sitting out for a while. Like, it was pretty cold. Like, the sauce was cold, the pasta itself was cold. So even though it tasted really nice, I'm a little bit disappointed by the temperature on it. And then while I was still eating my pasta, they brought out my soup. I told the guy, I was like, well, I want hot soup, so why you're bringing me my soup now? So I don't know. I think it's like, we complained about it being rushed before. And I think that now it's even more so. So I was a little bit disappointed by that. The environment is really great. The dishes sound good, but we'll see how things keep going.
All right, so I got the baked potato soup. It was okay. It was like warm, like a little bit like warmer, like a little bit hotter than warm. To me, I was asking Tyler, I was like, does this like a baked potato soup? Because I didn't think it tasted like a baked potato soup. Like, it tasted like potato. It had a spice to it. It was kind of spicy. There was like a little bit of chive and bacon on top. But it didn't, like, I've had baked potato soups before, and you taste it, and you taste like the potato and the smokiness and the cheese and all that stuff, and I didn't get that. So I'll let Tyler tell you guys about what he thought of the soup.
All right, so I think I got a slightly hotter soup than Katrina did because I sent my other soup back, and I was like, oh, I want it to be hot. So I think he brought me like a nice fresh cup, but I don't know. It's not a quality baked potato soup, but it tasted like baked potato soup to me. I tasted the cheese, I tasted the bacon. There's a hint of spice that I get. I think it's just like black pepper type of thing. And I don't know. I don't know if it's definitely not my favorite baked potato soup I've ever had, but it works. It works. So far, like the first meal, my problem is the pacing, because this feels even faster. But yeah, we're gonna keep on going. Our entrees are coming right up, so let's check that out.
I just ate my lemon thyme chicken. It came out and it was really, really beautiful. The chicken was really moist. The skin was not very crunchy, so I kind of like took it off. But the chicken was perfectly cooked. It was really moist. The sauce around it wasn't even needed. I think it was like well seasoned. You could taste like the salt and stuff. And then the mashed potatoes on the bottom, I think, were like the highlight of the dish. I loved them. They were very creamy, buttery, delicious. They're very smooth. They had beets around it, and I was like, ooh, beets, gross. So I had to like push those aside. I did try it though. I just do not like beets, so I think it didn't help the dish any. So ranking it, it was okay. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic, but I was happy with the chicken. I was assuming that it was going to be dry, but it was really moist and tender, and so I'm happy with that.
All right, so just had my pork chop. I thought it was cooked pretty well. It was a little bit like slightly tough, not terrible. And the crust on top, the breadcrumbs, that was probably my favorite part. There was also some sun-dried tomato risotto that was pretty tasty. I'm not a big tomato lover as I always say. But it was nice and salty, and I do like sun-dried tomatoes. I know that's weird, but that they just taste like garlic and olive oil, right? So I enjoyed that part. The part that was kind of off-putting to me, not off-putting, but kind of took me by surprise, was that the wine sauce that came with it tasted like a tomato sauce almost. So that was a little bit strange to me. It was very, very tomatoey. It was almost just like I had a very thin pasta tomato sauce or something, like a very thin marinara. So it was a little different from what I was expecting, but overall I did like it. We're gonna get on to our dessert now, and then we're gonna do a whole roundup of the entire meal, and we'll tell you what we think.
Who are you here, Tyler?
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Crush?
Who are you here with, Tyler?
Oh, this is Katrina.
Oh, hello there, Katrina, dude.
Meet you.
It's absolutely splendid to meet you today.
How's your day going?
Tyler,
What's up?
what are you pointing at me, dude?
Don't worry about it. It's just a camera, just capturing your soul.
Oh, dude. Wait. What is it doing, dude?
Nah, I'm just getting a picture of you, Crush.
Oh, dude, you should have told me. I would have totally posed for you.
Give me a good pose.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I call this one Turtle in the Wild.
Perfect.
Awesome, dude. You know what? You just reminded me. I totally have an awesome club going on. So, everyone who can hear my voice, if you would like to join my awesome club with my bud, Totally Tyler, and Cowabunga Katrina, say cha!
Cha.
Awesome, dudes! So everyone, raise your right fin and repeat after me. Say I promise to be awesome. All the time.
All the time.
And
And
when anyone says awesome,
when anyone says awesome,
I will shout, dude!
I will shout, dude.
Alright, let's test this out. You dudes are awesome.
Dude.
You dudes are awesome.
Dude.
Oh, you dudes are totally awesome.
Dude.
Okay, so I only could have one option for dessert. It was like a chocolate mousse gelatin thing with it was supposed to be like a cake with walnuts on the bottom, and it was served with some raspberry coulis on the side. It was okay. I keep saying because
You
I'm
didn't
trying to figure out
like it.
something nice
Don't
to
say it
say,
was
but I
okay.
can't say
You didn't
anything.
like it.
I hated it.
Yeah, why are you lying to the people?
I don't know. I'm trying to be positive, but and then I got a decaf coffee to kind of, because I thought it was gonna be super chocolatey, to kind of subdue the chocolate flavor. But honestly, I didn't really taste I didn't taste the chocolate. So yeah, so far the atmosphere is really fun. We just talked to Crush a couple minutes ago, which is kind of neat. So it's kind of like Turtle Talk with Crush if you've done it around the parks. And other than that, my food has been kind of subpar. I kind of, if this is the Disney dining show, I would give it a 5. So it hasn't been good for me. But I'll let Tyler tell his review.
I ended up getting a chocolate cheesecake, which I thought would be actually chocolate cheesecake, but really it was just a New York cream cheese cheesecake with a piece of chocolate cake on the bottom, which honestly I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good dessert, and I would get that again. I thought it was actually really good. So I had no problem with my dessert. I did try a bite of Katrina's dessert, and hers was gelatin. It wasn't even a mousse or something. It was kind of weird, and it was kind of flavorless. So it's a little bit of a bummer that that's kind of the only option she had. I mean, I'm sure they would have given her ice cream or something like that, but yeah, I mean, overall, this has not been my favorite. Actually, I'll just go out and say this has been my least favorite dining experience on the ships thus far. So that's a little bit of a bummer. I also have to apologize because at the beginning I mentioned, oh, the restaurant changes over time. That was when I was 13 years old. I didn't know what I was talking about. Now it's just Crush the entire time. There's just some Finding Nemo stuff going on. and Crush came by to our table, like Katrina said, and that's pretty much the extent of it. When I was a kid, they started out in black and white. Everything started black and white, and it gradually gained color throughout the night. Like throughout your meal, there would be color growing through the entire restaurant, and then culminating in the servers all coming out with like colors on their clothes because they were black and white in the beginning. And honestly, that was a much more magical experience to me than this was. But, you know, what are you going to do? Overall, I thought it was pretty good, but it wasn't great. What can I say? I just want to be honest with you folks. But let's go and wrap it up.
Well, that was dinner. What did you think about it?
You know, I thought the food overall was decent, but we just felt very, very rushed.
Very rushed.
Yeah, I mean, and that was kind of what we said before in the last dining review too, but it's just that it was, I didn't even finish my first, my appetizer, and my soup came, and that's a little much for me, like, to the point where you're not even done yet, and you're getting your next thing. It's like, I don't know, you got to at least read the room a little bit, and you know, bring us our food when we're ready for it. I don't know.
It was really fun. I mean, the people we sat with, other people, they ordered after us and they finished before us. It was just like boom, 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 boom. You got and I couldn't even sit and relax and like enjoy what I just ate.
Right.
And it was.
I just feel like, you know, the servers are very friendly. I'm not going to take that away from them, but. It just felt like they wanted us.
I thought that was adorable. Like, she's like, "Oh, do you want your steak cut?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he like cut it for her, fed her a couple bites. It was really
I just
nice.
feel like they wanted us out though, so it was a little bit off-putting, to be quite honest. But you know, I thought I would not. The thing that I liked the most was my truffle pasta. I think that was the best thing that I had tonight, and I just kind of wish I had a plate of that. I mean, if I had just a big meal of that. I would have been a little bit happier.
Please.
Yeah, just give me that. You know, that's all I need in my life. But what do you think?
I mean, the surroundings is really neat because as you eat, you can see like Crush go by.
I did like talking to Crush.
Bruce, swim by, and he swims through every video or every like screen. So it seems like they're watching you, like you're in the fish tank.
Yeah, you're in the fish tank,
and it's really neat. And then in my mind, I'm like, how does this relate to Animator's Palate? Because I feel like it should just be called, like Finding Nemo, like a Finding Nemo restaurant.
Right.
But I love the ambiance for the food. It was a miss for me.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna do it for our Animator's Palate dining review, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will be back with another one soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.